Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. An SEC director has denied XRP holders a response to a petition that was signed by over 30,000 XRP community members. Now, I've covered the petition itself in a previous video, so I'm not going to cover this thing in detail in this video, other than to just make sure that everybody's caught up and on the same page so that you know what it is that I'm talking about. But it's what's on your screen right here. It's a petition created on change.org titled Gary Gensler End the War on XRP, with Gary Gensler, of course, being the new SEC chair, replacing the previous SEC chair, asshat Jay Clayton. And so this petition was created, signed by, again, over 30,000 XRP holders, just to get Gensler to acknowledge some of the serious deficiencies in the number of things, determining which cryptocurrencies fall under their jurisdiction, the way to approach it, because there are all sorts of ways to handle the adoption of cryptocurrencies as an asset class. Because look, it is not going away here. That could not be more crystal clear. And so here's what happened, unfortunately. So this was this petition. It was sent to Gary Gensler, which I reported on in a previous video, and I think that's fantastic. The community is clearly behind this, and so it was submitted. And then we saw this just yesterday from Crypto and Policy, which created this petition here. So this is what they wrote on Twitter. On May 14th, our petition was submitted electronically to SEC Chairman Gary Gensler with over 30,000 signatures. It called for an end to the SEC's war on XRP, an IG probe into Clayton and Hinman, and a new regulatory framework. Here it is with signatures. And by the way, and I'm not going to go through and this whole thing, but if you look at the top, look at this petition, this is the file that was actually submitted. Because all of the individuals' names are listed, it is 1,372 pages sent directly to the SEC. And then Crypto and Policy also wrote, and this was the response from the SEC. And Chairman's office a short time after. And so I'm going to read just part of an email from the SEC director that did write back to Crypto and Policy here, and it looks pretty damn generic to me, but it reads as follows. Thank you for your email to the Chairman's Office of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Your comments and concerns are very important to us. Unfortunately, because of the large volume of emails received, the chairman cannot personally respond to each message. We do read and carefully consider the opinions expressed in all of the emails that we receive. Okay, and then the rest, they provide a bunch of links to look up this and that and blah, blah, blah. And so let me ask you this here. Do you, listening to this, do you think that it's kind of significant that 30,000 people signed this thing? If that doesn't, if that shouldn't be at the top of your list of emails to respond to, then there is a functional problem here. Something is amiss. This is absolutely not right. And you know what it looks like to me? It looks to me like Gary Gensler's SEC is possibly, perhaps probably, going to behave kind of similar to how the SEC behaved under Jay Clayton. Take a look at this headline from You Today. SEC Chair Gary Gensler warns there are non-compliant crypto tokens. Well, color me shocked. During an oversight hearing held by the House Committee on Appropriations, Gary Gensler, the chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, told Democratic Congressman Mike Quigley that there are many cryptocurrencies that fall under the federal securities laws. Yeah, don't forget, though, they say XRP is one of them right now. And so here's a quote. You are right to say that there are many crypto tokens that do come under the securities laws, and our agency is trying to enforce the law. But there's thousands of tokens, and we've only been able to bring 75 actions. And there are others currently that are non-compliant. And so this is the problem. You have a new creation with the advent of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, brand new technology, which is being adopted globally. It is not going away, that's for sure. And it is not possible in the United States to move forward without risking serious legal consequences from the United States federal government. Just by the nature of what this technology is, there is not a path forward. And so if they're just going to insist that under the existing framework, hey, infraction, lawsuit, go ahead and do that if you want to. But what you're doing is you're saying, no, this asset class is not allowed to live within the United States. That's exactly what's happening. And it's just because the existing laws and regulations never conceived of the idea of blockchain technology and decentralized cryptocurrencies. And it happens to not at all fit within the existing framework, which is why we're having this mess. And here's an indication that rather than provide clarity, rather than provide a path forward, they're saying no. Let's just not change anything. And since this new technology, which doesn't fit into existing regulatory framework, is here, let's just sue everyone into oblivion. That's what we're seeing, and that's disgusting. And so it's just ridiculous. And so Frecky, XRP community member Frecky, tagged me along with a number of others in the community. And wrote the following, and tagged Hester Pierce along with the president and vice president of the United States. And Hester Pierce is a commissioner at the SEC, and I actually do like her. She's got a proper understanding of just how serious the situation is, and she has an idea for a path forward. And I want to see the SEC embrace this, to work it out. But it's the idea of a safe harbor, a law or rule, which would allow for either, I can't remember exactly how it was written up, but 3 or 5 years to launch a cryptocurrency project with the understanding that if you're looking at how things would be traditionally regulated, any cryptocurrency at inception is going to look like a security, right? But give them 3 to 5 years to get it up and running so that it's sufficiently decentralized. And so that would be fantastic. That would be a path forward. And so that's not what we're seeing, though. And that's why I keep saying, if you're not going to do something like this, you're just saying no crypto in the United States, except for Bitcoin, which got the pass already, right? And so here's what Frecky wrote. You all are sitting back. This is destroying United States innovation. And you are destroying U.S. retail investors. This is a global innovation, which the United States will lose if they don't act yesterday. Please drop the lawsuit against Ripple, which is exactly why I've been saying what I'm saying here. And Frecky is frankly just absolutely hitting the nail on the head here. And so to me, and I'm willing to bet that pretty much all of you listening to this probably feel the same, that it's pretty disgusting that with this much attention surrounding this case and over 30,000 signatures on this damn thing, all we've gotten so far is a generic email template. And it's like at least they remembered, or actually they just took it out. I was going to say they didn't remember, though. I was just thinking at least they remember to put the individual's name here that sent it in. Then I was like, no, they didn't. They don't even bother acknowledging my name who sent it. That's not much better. That's not better at all. And so again, this email, it's the generic as hell, came from an SEC director. They don't care, guys. They just don't care. So the good news is that Ripple, from my perspective, even if they end up settling and they have to pay a fine for this or that because of the way that the existing law is set up and blah, 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 so on and so forth, I still believe that history will find them to be on the right side of law. Just let enough time pass. But there we are. So anyway, I won't let the video go any longer. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on. I haven't talked about this in some time, and finally just yesterday, I saw it late in the evening, so I hadn't made a video about it until today, but finally we got some word here that the SEC, surprise, surprise, does not give a damn. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.